podcast. This episode is coming from you virtually since
Yeah.
the coronavirus has taken over the world.
It's a big bummer, but you know what? We're still powering through for our fans, for you people, for the people. We're the people's champion.
There you go. So we'll start out by talking about the NFL mock draft. So the SighSquad podcast will be doing a mock draft of the first round of the NFL. You'll also be able to see this visually on YouTube at some point before the draft. No promises on when that will be out, but that will be out at some point if you're more of a visual watcher.
Thank you for color coordinating mine, Duncan, because I did them while I was at work, and I just didn't have time to.
I like the color. All right. So the way we split this up is we kind of split it up into every 4 picks. So it goes me, Ben, Brendon, Noah, and then it just kind of repeats. There were a couple different trade-offs. Like, for example, I traded for the Broncos. I asked if I could have the Broncos pick. And since Brendon had the 49ers, right? Since Brendon had the 49ers, he did switch that pick since he had him for franchise mode, which will be returning next week on the podcast. Well, might as well start off here. I got, with the first pick in the 2020-2021 NFL draft, the Cincinnati Bengals are selecting defensive lineman out of Ohio State.
Oh,
Chase Young.
Controversy.
We're not going with Joe Burrow. We think that Chase Young is much more valuable for that pick.
I will say, Chase Young is probably the best defensive prospect period we've seen in a long ass time.
Yes. So with the second pick in the NFL draft, we actually have a late trade.
Oh.
So the Washington Redskins are trading down to the Chargers at 6.
What?
Whoa.
The Chargers are trading up.
Oh. Damn. Well, who are they taking, Ben?
So
I'm dying to know.
On the clock. So the details of the trade, the Chargers are trading up. They're giving up their first and second round pick this year and their first round pick next year to trade up to draft Joe Burrow with the number 2 pick.
Woo!
Man, I don't know if that's worth it. Oof. I don't know.
Joe Burrow is quite incredible. He is quite good. And then hey, you give Joe. I will say though, if you were to give Joe Burrow that defense, those weapons, that offensive line, like Joe Burrow is set up to be an all-pro, like without question.
Yeah, and once Chase Young came off the board, there's no point for the Redskins to stay at 2.
Yeah, no, and that's very true. That's a valid point. So get more draft picks, and then for Chargers, that's your way. You know, you are literally, if you look at how they sit at now, they're a quarterback away from being, you know, a legit threat for Kansas City, in my opinion. Brendon's.
I was just gonna say, are we ready for the next pick?
Yeah, I'm Brendon. I'm dying to know, who do the Lions take after all the craziness going on? Who do the Lions take?
Well, so the Lions are actually pretty bummed because they were actually looking for a trade down with the Chargers. They're just gonna be like, you know, never mind. We'll just get the guy we're gonna go and get anyways. So they are gonna take Jeffrey Okudah, defensive back from the Ohio State University.
Oh man,
easily the top corner in the draft, and they just got rid of Darius Slay, so he will be able to fit in nicely to their roster.
Very true. Is it my turn?
Who are the New York Giants selecting?
All right. Cue the little cute, cool draft noise. Do. With the 4th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the New York Football Giants select Isaiah Simmons, linebacker, Clemson. This guy can play all over the field. He can play linebacker. He can play a lot of coverage. The Giants' defense is hot garbage, so to me, they either go lineman or defense. And honestly, might as well get probably the second best defensive prospect, in my opinion, outside of Chase Young. So, safe pick for the Giants, and it's a good pick.
Pick number 5. The Dolphins are up. Who are they going to take here?
Ooh.
There's been a lot of talk about Tua, but we got our eye on a guy named Justin Herbert. Who do we select? Going to the boards here. We're writing down Tua was hurt, Justin Herbert wasn't. We're going with Justin Herbert, selected to the Miami Dolphins with pick number 5.
Oh.
We just don't want to risk it. Tua wasn't able to do his workouts due to coronavirus. We just can't have it that way.
Very true.
Going safe.
So next on the board, we have the Redskins who traded down with the Chargers. And the Reds are drafting McKee Becton, offensive tackle.
Really good pick.
The Redskins will be replacing Trent Williams here and hopefully getting a good protector for Dwayne Haskins.
Perfect. Lovely.
Oh, man. So mad about that one.
That works out good in my favor, too.
All right. So the Panthers are now on the clock, right? I'm not lost here.
Nope.
All right.
Correct.
The Panthers are selecting defensive lineman out of Auburn, Derek Brown.
Love this pick.
He's a big, probably the second biggest defensive line pick in the draft available. So I think he'll fit right in.
And I think if
Panthers.
it's a top area for the Panthers, they need more pass rushers.
Yep.
Yeah, no, their defense is going to be their defense is going to need a lot of help. So that's a really good pick. And I like Derek Brown. I think he's easily outside of Chase Young, he's probably the best interior defensive line. Well, he's probably the best interior defensive lineman in the draft and brings a lot of good strength, power, really good pass rush too. So, yeah, good stuff. Is it my turn?
Yes, sir. Pick number 8.
Right. So with the 8th pick in the 2020 draft, the Arizona Cardinals draft, in my opinion, the best offensive tackle in the draft, Tristan Wirfs, offensive tackle out of Iowa. This guy was going to be a top 10 pick regardless, or at least a top 15. Solidified it after the combine. Probably had one of the most impressive combines. Great usage of hands, great footwork, and he's going to help that Arizona offense for protecting Kyler Murray. Now that they have DeAndre Hopkins, what's going to make them one of the best offenses in the NFL and helping Kyler Murray what could be an MVP run, if you ask me.
I mean, again, I think tackle's one of Cardinals' biggest areas of need, so I think it's a good pick.
Yeah, very much so. Very much. No, oh, poor Jags. Who's got the Jags pick?
Duncan, I think. Yeah, it's Duncan.
I was trying to make some adjustments here.
Yeah. So the Jags' first guys, they both got stolen, but it's okay because you know who wasn't drafted yet? Who's fallen to pick number 9?
Who?
Tua.
Oh, that's true. We're all just forgetting about Tua. Damn.
Tua's now a Jag.
Damn.
Be backing up Gardner Minshew. Whew.
Oh, what do you think of Duncan? I like that pick. Look at the Jags. Look at the Jags being hyped up about their future.
All right. With the 10th pick in the NFL draft, the Cleveland Browns select Andrew Thomas, offensive tackle out of Georgia.
Great pick.
Help out Baker or whoever their quarterback will be next year. I like it.
Very good pick. I like that. That's one of their areas of need. And obviously getting Jack Conklin, they're going to need another...
The Jets are now on the clock.
Ooh. Who are the Jets going to take here?
So, the New York Jets, with the 11th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, select wide receiver out of Alabama, Henry Ruggs III.
No! That's a great selection by the Jets. Just great guy overall. I am surprised he went as the number 1 receiver, though.
Speed kills in this NFL.
That is very true, very true. Next on the clock is the Raiders with pick number 12.
Oh, just in the time. I got disconnected, guys. I'm so sorry. But yeah, perfect timing with pick number 12. Henry Ruggs, that is a okay pick. I mean, they need receiver, but if that's the case, then at number 12, easily the Las Vegas Raiders are going to take Jerry Jeudy, the best wide receiver in the class. I don't even have to talk about Jerry Jeudy that much. There's no major flaws in his game other than size. He's quick, a great route runner. Can pretty much put his hands wherever he needs to go to catch a football. And this is just going to help out their offense. This is going to give them a really good shot. This is going to help Derek Carr out a lot. It's going to just improve their offense. It's going to bring some flash into Las Vegas, Nevada. So, Jerry freaking Judy. What it do? Who's next?
Pick number
So you
13.
know who else needs a wide receiver?
No.
Who?
I bet San Francisco 49ers could use a wide receiver. Oh wait, the pick is in.
Oh, what? What?
Pick number 13. The San Francisco 49ers select wide receiver out of Alabama, CD Lamb, the actual best wide receiver in this draft class.
Ooh, all right, okay, all right. I see how we're playing these games. Okay.
Hate this. Breaking my heart here.
Great pick, Brendon.
Up
All
next, with 14th pick in the NFL draft, it is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to take Javon Kinlaw, defensive lineman out of South Carolina.
What?
I pondered one for a while, and pass rusher is one of their team needs, and I thought he was a great prospect for them.
You're not gonna. I'm surprised they didn't go tackle. They need a tackle to protect your boy Brady.
I had a couple tackles on my list. Sadly, they all came off already. So,
Dang.
Alrighty, here with the 15th pick. After all three of the receivers the Broncos were going for are off the line.
Damn.
We're going where we know we'll always fail. John Elway made the executive decision today.
Just a reminder, guys. We I do have a sponsorship with FNX. It is a basically sports supplements, sports apparel website. I recently have purchased their protein powder. I haven't really had a chance to use it yet, to be honest, just with all the gyms being closed and stuff. But it's really good, guys. I've looked up reviews on it. I know Ben, you got some of their stuff, right?
no, I didn't.
Was it Duncan then that got some of their stuff?
Yeah, I got their what do you call it? Powder stuff.
Yeah.
It works great. It gives you like energy. It's kind of like an energy drink.
Very nice. Good stuff. And Duncan, can you please remind us of the code, because I forgot the code to use to get 10% off your purchase?
SighSquad. So SighSquad. SighSquad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
So the Broncos will be taking Justin Jefferson.
Oh, great pick. Ooh, good big receiver to compete with those Chargers and Tyrann Mathieu. That's gonna be fun.
We're gonna put him next to Noah Fant. It's gonna work great. I promise you.
It's gonna be good stuff. All right, so I am up with the Atlanta Falcons with pick number 16. I'm going with Christian Fulton, defensive back out of LSU. Kind of same thing with Atlanta. Their defense is gonna be pretty bad, so I feel like defense is the way to go. At this point, you kind of might as well go with probably the best defensive player in the draft, in my opinion, that's left. And Christian Fulton's great. Great physical corner, great on man-to-man defense, and he may need that against these really good NFC South quarterback and receivers. So I just think it's a safe pick by Atlanta. It helps out in the pass game. That's going to now see Tom Brady twice, Drew Brees twice, Teddy Bridgewater twice. That division is going to be hell for any defense.
All right, next up here are the Cowboys with pick number 17. And the Cowboys are going to be taking C.J. Henderson out of Florida. Just
very nice.
Bulking up that defense there.
All right, that means I'm next. The Dolphins have the 18th pick in the NFL draft, and they will be selecting Xavier McKinney, safety out of Alabama.
Very nice.
Next on the clock is the Oakland Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders. We're still getting used to the change here too. But the pick is in. The 19th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft is cornerback out of Alabama, Trayvon Diggs.
Woo!
He's gonna be a
no,
scary guy.
Las Vegas is like only picking up people from Alabama this year. It looks like, but it's just how it be sometimes.
All right. So, Javon Kinlaw was was gonna be my pick for the Jags, but I'm gonna need a few seconds because there's two players in mind that I'm thinking of taking, and yeah. Actually, wait. Duncan, you had the number 9 pick, right?
Yeah.
Oh, then never mind. With the 20th pick, the Jaguars are going to take AJ Epinesa, defensive end out of Iowa. Now, I don't like that I have to draft him this high. I personally don't see him as that great of a prospect. Like, he had a bad combine. I think there's a lot of flaws in his game. Now, he's really good defensive end, obviously. If I see flaws in his game, that'll prevent him from standing out in the NFL. But it's the safe pick because we're going to need a replacement for Calais Campbell. That is an important need. And now that we already got quarterback, as Tua Tagovailoa felt it was, it's just the safe pick to do AJ Epinesa out of Iowa. Who did that? Who did that with the 23rd pick? Who teased me like that?
Noah, you're not supposed to look ahead.
Who? I need to know who did that.
It was me.
Oh, this better be good. This better be good, Brendon.
All right, but we're back with the 21st pick in the NFL 2020 mock draft of the SighSquadPod, and we are taking wide receiver Denzel Mims.
Yeah.
So,
Denzel.
if the Eagles need anything, it's a wide receiver. Nelson Aguilar is just simply not the best option for us, and so might as well shoot high with Denzel Mims.
All right. With the 22nd pick in the NFL draft, the Minnesota Vikings select, I'm a butcher, Uter Gross Matos, defensive end, Penn State.
No!
Oh, I'm sorry. No, don't keep actually taking yours.
No, it's fine.
So what happens when we go live, folks?
I'm gonna
Anything.
need to. The Patriots are gonna be using their full 10 minutes here. Not actually, but like things need to be worked out.
All right, the Patriots are on the clock. Who do you think the Patriots are going to take, Noah? I think they could shoot up for a quarterback.
Jordan Love.
Yeah, I mean, I think they'll go Jordan Love because I think they have a hard. I think the Patriots. I personally do not buy the fact that they're gonna ride the season with Jared Stidham or Brian Hoyer. I just don't believe that. Now, there's also that part of me that thinks that the Patriots are gonna tank for Trevor Lawrence, but yeah, I think at this point the safe pick is probably quarterback, that or wide receiver. But what is Brendon gonna do?
Could we see our first running back go off the board here by chance?
In theory, no running back should be taken in the first round in this draft, in my opinion.
In theory. But we all know the Patriots don't know what they're going to do here.
That's true.
One of Brady's biggest problems was her offensive line. Could they go offensive lineman?
Potentially.
They could try to trade the pick away.
Yeah, they could trade it away, get more picks in the future, and potentially just tank this year so they can get your boy Trevor Lawrence.
Uh-oh, it appears there's been a trade.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Brendon,
The Lions have traded for the Patriots pick with their first-round pick next year, as well as a third-round pick in this draft. Patriots are trading out of the first round, something that they do quite frequently.
Oh my.
Who the
What
Lions
a shocking development.
That is a good question, Ben. They are going to take. I have to switch all my. I have to get my letter from them.
Man, and I thought the Broncos took a long time.
They're gonna take linebacker out of Oklahoma.
No.
Wait.
Yeah.
Sure he's still there. Yeah, linebacker out of Oklahoma, Kenneth Murray.
Oh!
Oh, I like him a lot.
Yeah. All right.
Who are the Saints going with?
Oh shoot. I had to change it up a little bit because they I also took the Penn State edge rusher, so the Saints are on the clock.
Alrighty. While the Saints are on the clock here, take a nice pause for the cause to talk to you about FNX. So FNXFit.com has all your supplemental needs for everything for your workout. They have some workout merch. They just are really good. I got these things called stick packs. What they do is they help rejuvenate you after a workout and before a workout. They're really good to just throw in a water bottle, throw in a Gatorade. They just kind of help give you energy. They're full of electrolytes, and I highly recommend them. If you go to fnx.com and put in the promo code SighSquad, you will save 15%. Yeah, 15% off of your purchase. fnxfit.com, promo code SighSquad. And make sure you're on the lookout this Wednesday for a bonus episode of Duncan, me recapping WrestleMania, what I thought of it. There's a lot of skepticism online of the way they thought the Taker AJ match went, the way they think Firefly Funhouse match went. I really enjoyed both.
I did too.
Awesome. Hear my full take on that this Wednesday on a bonus episode of the SighSquad podcast.
All right. Well, the Saints pick is in. So, all right. All right. With the sorry, I'm just getting back to my thing. With the 24th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, the New Orleans Saints draft T. Higgins, wide receiver, Clemson. Drew Brees needs help outside of Michael Thomas because now with losing Ted Ginn, I suppose they did just get Emmanuel Sanders. But you know what? Screw it. We're drafting T. Higgins because the Saints don't really need any help elsewhere, to be 100% honest. Like, you know, their secondary got better with Malcolm Jenkins. Our defensive line is still really solid. And to be honest, yeah, I think this is a safe pick for the Saints where they can take the best player available. And for me at this point, it's going to be T. Higgins because I do also think that with the Saints, Drew Brees is going to need all the help he can get. He's showing he's getting older. He can't play consistently towards the end of the year, so he's going to need all those elite receivers to help him out. So, yeah, T. Higgins.
All right. I am surprised that the Saints didn't go with a quarterback as Drew Brees is contemplating retirement every other year.
Can't do it yet. And all the good QB prospects I like are off the board. Actually, no, they're not. I just realized one dropped, but it's okay. We'll bank on next year.
Alrighty. Here at the Vikings pick here, the Vikings could use a lot of things as they kind of are, I wouldn't say a rebuild mode, but they're definitely losing some of their pieces. They traded away Stephon Diggs to get the 22nd pick. And so with the 25th pick, they will be replacing Stephon Diggs with Jalen Reagor. Reagor is not necessarily somebody that everybody knows because he's from TCU. He's not from Bama. He's not from Oklahoma. He's not from LSU. But he's a really good receiver, and I think that he will fit Kirk Cousins. I also think that he'll probably fit Kirk Cousins' replacement as his younger receiver. And it's a receiver-heavy class, so might as well keep going with the receivers.
All right. With the 26th pick in the NFL Draft, the Dolphins are on the board again. Select Josh Jones, offensive tackle out of Houston.
Oh,
That'd be nice for their quarterback, Justin Herbert.
Oh wait, who drafted Herbert? The Dolphins?
The Dolphins.
Oh, that's right. Okay, then never mind. Yeah, that's why I didn't draft, because I thought Herbert got taken, but
your boy Jordan Love was still on the board.
Oh, that's right. The Patriots traded. Oh well, ooh, dang. Oh well, pick's already in. So, because I kind of zoned out when I forgot that the Patriots traded. I was just looking at mock drafts.
Well,
Dang.
The 27th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, and with the pick, the Seattle Seahawks are going to select edge rusher out of Iowa.
Already taken by
I
the
missed
Jaguars.
that one. Oh yes, that's right. Good job, me.
That would have
Then
been a great pick for Seattle.
it would have been a great pick for Seattle, but
Yep.
instead they are gonna take Kalon Chassian, linebacker out of
Levon
LSU.
Chason.
The Vikings also debated taking him, and I'm sure the next couple teams after him, after you, also debated taking him.
They also debated taking him and then changed their mind and then rechanged their mind once they realized the guy was gone.
Great addition to the Seattle Seahawks.
All right, is it my turn?
Yes, sir.
All right, with the 28th pick, the Baltimore Ravens select offensive tackle Jedrick Willis out of Alabama. I just realized he dropped all the way down to this point, and I think it was evident against Tennessee Titans that Baltimore definitely could beef up their offensive line a little bit. And might as well take Jedrick Willis because he is the best prospect that is on the board right now. He dropped this far, and I think it'd be crazy not to take him.
Oh yeah, look, you forgot about him.
Yeah, no, I was looking through and I was like, Jedrick Willis has not been taken yet. I'm gonna jump on that.
Alrighty, with pick 29, the Tennessee Titans are on the clock here. They have a couple options that they could go with here, but I have the Tennessee Titans taking Zach Bond, the linebacker. He will be a great addition to the Titans, helping out that defense as they try to make another push for the miracle Super Bowl run that they almost had last year. Out of Wisconsin, by the way. So.
All right, now with the 30th pick in the NFL draft, the Green Bay Packers are going to be selecting Brandon Ayuk, wide receiver out of Arizona.
That's an interesting pick there. Is Jordan Love about to fall out of the first round?
He just might. Unless my theory comes back around, Brendon. Just saying.
The 49ers are on the clock with the 31st pick in the 2020 NFL Draft. The 49ers from San Francisco select cornerback A.J. Terrell from Clemson, unless he's already taken, but I didn't think he was.
Great. That'll help Rich Sherman out. I like it. Surprised they didn't take Jordan Love here with him falling so far.
Jimmy G is their man.
I don't believe so.
Jimmy G's their dude, my dude.
Jimmy G isn't my dude, your dude.
Well, San Francisco's aren't your team, Duncan.
They aren't. That's true. That's very true. All right. Next up here, we got the 32nd pick of the first round here. The last pick of the first round. The reigning, defending, undisputed NFL champions of the world. The Kansas City Chiefs are on the clock. A lot of options here. Who could it be? I don't know.
I have a feeling they're going to address the defensive side of the ball. Just a speculation.
They could also go defense, but you never know. They could go running back.
That is true.
There's still yet to be a running back drafted in the first round today.
And a running back should not be taken in the first round.
They could take a kicker.
No, we're taking Noah Igbenogin, defensive back from Auburn.
Wow, Noah's picking Noah.
Amazing.
I am, because he is the best player left on the board. Oh, I really wish I could redo that Saints pick. I'm mad at myself because I would have took Jordan Love.
Who's got the 33rd? Oh, the Cincinnati Bengals got the 33rd pick. You know
He's
who they
gonna
did?
fall to Cincinnati. You're welcome, Cincinnati. Not only do you get Chase
Wow.
Young,
Cincinnati didn't take Chase Young, and it pays off. Look
Yeah,
at
no
Or
that.
kidding.
he
Oh,
didn't
my
take
Lord.
Joe Burrow. They did take Chase Young.
Dang.
Yeah. Gosh, that could be amazing right there.
You're welcome, Cincinnati.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
I feel like this one actually went a lot better than last year, even though we did have our couple hiccups. If you wanted to go back into the archives and listen to
Always
last
go back
year's.
to the archives.
Yeah, I think this one went a lot smoother. I'm glad we were able to do this way. The archives available everywhere.
Yeah, and I feel like I can speak for all of us when I want to say to our listeners, make sure you're staying safe